2 weeks into practice sessions, time for Jacksonville State's volleyball team to begin the 2012 campaign. They'll open the season this weekend. They'll play 2 matches Friday, 2 Saturday. Tournament hosted in Montgomery by Alabama State. Joseph Goodson, Jacksonville State's second-year head coach, visits with us. 2 weeks into practice. Is it time to play somebody else now?
Really time. Yeah, the girls are ready. There's only so much you can look across the net and see your friends and see your teammates and listen to me run my mouth and listen to Morgan and Ryan. So, yeah, they're ready. They're chomping on the bit a little bit.
Is this a good first tournament, you think, as far as quality and opponents and getting ready for the season?
Given our roster makeup, it'll be perfect for us. Teams will be athletic, certainly, but we expect to go down there and do well. Be enough of a challenge to push us, kind of make us work, but we expect to do really well.
You're going to be young. You've got some veterans, but then you've got a bunch of youngsters, some puppies, inexperienced, but they will play a lot, I guess, this weekend, won't they?
Oh, absolutely. Our freshmen are talented. They're experienced. They all come from high-level clubs, so they're used to playing at a high level, working through the transition between high school and college. The biggest thing we see is that in high school, because they're so physically gifted, they can kind of do whatever they want. Get to this level where everyone's that physically gifted, so now I've got to be a little more technically sound. But the great thing for us, we've got some really experienced players that kind of help them along a little bit, so we're excited.
Will the speed of the game be that much different for them?
Actually not. Surprisingly not. Again, because they're used to playing at such high levels. Emily Rutherford, for example, from Texas, where Texas and California are the 2 biggest volleyball hotbeds in terms of individual states in the country. So she's used to playing at a fast pace. It's going to be more mental than physical for her.
All right, you're going to play Stetson in southeastern Louisiana, I think, Friday, and you play the first match and the last match of the day Friday. Then Saturday, South Dakota and the host school, Alabama State. Do you know anything about any of your 4 opponents?
Ironically enough, Stetson, who we open up with, is the school that I interviewed with before I accepted the position here at JSU, so it'll be pretty interesting. South Dakota, got some connections there. One of my ex-players is a GA for South Dakota. Their coach, the head coach, Matt Houck, was the assistant at Green Bay before I became the assistant at Green Bay. So volleyball community is pretty small. So you get to know people. So we have a little bit of background. Don't know much about Southeast Louisiana. But the other 2 schools, yeah, I had a little bit of background on them.
And as we have talked about before, the first of 17 straight on the road to begin the season. So I guess the young ladies got to get used to this for a little while, don't they?
It's good for us. It really is. Don't get too comfortable, used to playing in different environments. So when we get to the OVC, going to Murray State, going to Moorhead, where places you have to win on the road. And so we're going to learn very quickly that the net is still 7 feet 4 1/8 in the middle, and the whole court is 9 meters by 18 meters. And so we're just going to lace up our shoes and pull our knee pads up and work as hard as we can.
You sound a little excited too.
I've waited a long time for this this day, for sure. I'm like a little kid at Christmas Eve. It's really exciting.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.